welcome all of you to Miller Planing. This is one of our new industrial businesses in the city of Medina. They bought this facility and the assets off of a former plating company and have done a great job with renovations and revitalizing all of the equipment and bringing it back to life. So we want to thank you so much for your investment, for bringing your business to Medina, and for creating new jobs. They're actually 13 new positions and running 2 shifts right now. So we do these ribbon cuttings jointly with the Main Street Medina and Medina Chamber of Commerce. So with us today we have Jacqueline Ringsmeyer, who's our Executive Director from the Medina Chamber of Commerce. We also have Stephanie Mueller, who brought the scissors and the big ribbon. And then Teresa Rogers is the incoming president for the Medina Chamber. We partner closely with them on a lot of business initiatives. We also have Matt Wiederholt here from Main Street Medina. So these are our business organizations that we collaborate with on business expansion and traction. So we do have several elected officials with us today, and some of our administrative team that kind of works day in and day out. And at this time, I'm going to turn it over to the mayor for the introductions.
Thank you, Kimberly. So we're thankful for the investment here that you all have made and continuing to be a plant vital. Not only continuing to expand it, but keep putting more workers on. We appreciate your investment. We're here as a city collectively to serve and assist you in any way we can. In addition to Kimberly and I from the city, we know our chief building official, Dan, who's instrumental in making sure that everything is on track and significant occupancy. Also, Christine Walters is over at the Development Department. She's the scope follows, and Miles Reed is in the TV program, and they will provide you with video as well. To my right is Councilman at Large Paul Rose and Councilwoman Jess Hazeltine, who's Ward 1 representative for the city of Medina. And the council and the administration in the city work very closely together. The council legislatively has to improve the job creation grants, has to improve the city applying for other grants to help our businesses. Just about they fund all of the departments. So it's integral that we have a very decent relationship with the council, and we have a very supportive council. In addition to Main Street and the Chamber, which Kimberly mentioned, we also work very closely and collaboratively with the county. Deputy Deputy is County Economic Development Director. We have one of our county commissioners here, but also state and federal officials. So with that, I'll turn it over to County Commissioner Steve.
Thank you, Mayor. Indeed, I really do enjoy coming out and meeting the businesses, finding the story, what's going on, and really we're just so enthused by the energy you bring. You know, Paulo Picasso said that action is a fundamental key to success, actually to all success. I just want to thank you for taking the action necessary to take this building and take this enterprise and take it to the next level. You have the assets here, but you can sit there and not really help the community as much. But when you come forward, take the actions that you have, and of course the business practice and what you're doing and the investments you're making, you really are not only successful for yourself, but you help our community, our county, and as well as our state and nation succeed. And on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners, myself, Colleen Sweattick, and Bill Hudson, I want to thank you for your investment and taking action and making Medina County and this community even more successful. Thank you.
Stay here, man.
No problem. Next, I would like to introduce our state representative, Sheriff.
I'd just like to thank you so much for coming to our community and being part of our family. The one thing that struck me today when I came in is everybody's smiling, everybody's happy, everybody's excited. And we're excited. And we're excited too. It's always nice to have the factories up and running. And welcome to the family. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce Evan McCrory, who's representing State Senator Mark Bowman.
See, I'm here on Senator behalf of the state. Stuff with me. With being said, I just want to thank you for bringing this thank you.
Next, from our federal representatives, I'd like to introduce Brandon Gibson, representing federal Congressman Anthony Gonzalez.
Thanks, Mayor, and thanks to Chamber and Main Street Medina for putting this on. On behalf of the Congressman, I want to say thanks for this. We know it's something to do with this. Thank you.
Last but not least, I'd like to introduce Ruben Garcia, who's representing U.S. Senator Rob.
Yeah, Senator, congratulations.
And then a few members or their representatives were not able to attend. So from the United States Congress, Congressman Bob Gibbs represent this. The next is from the Treasurer of the State of Ohio, Robert Sprague. Is that our tax refund?
I don't see a check.
Great. And last but not least, from the Secretary of State of Ohio, Frank Rose.
Congratulations. So I do want to I apologize, I forgot to introduce the men that made this happen. So we have Christian Echevarria and Bill Glass, and then CEO and chairman, and then running the day-to-day operations, president of the company, Adam Anderson. And I understand that you guys all take short straws. You're going to be speaking.
I guess I'm he's more on the I'm long-winded, so I have a few pages to read. But no, I jumped into that, but I made it to the ribbon cut. Put that on the record. But I do have just a couple of points that I wanted to bring up because, you know, it was a long road and just, you know, as we all kind of reflect on, you know, when they purchased the assets and growth and how we got to the point we're at today, it was a little less than 2 years ago. They purchased, you know, like I said, the assets. There was a lot of mess around here. A lot of stuff wasn't in working condition. So to get to this point, reflective, it's been a long journey. Sometimes we have to appreciate it. Christian always challenges me to do that. So you know, just the just a couple of call out a couple of quick things is Miller Industrial Technologies is the entity between these two gentlemen that made that purchase. Thus the reason why we're Miller Planing is to tie this all together. And the long road that we had to get there, it took about 7-8 months to get our permit to even be able to operate from when I came on board. It was almost a full year for them after that initial purchase. So they were in it for the long haul. It took a year before we even started running anyone's work. You know, in that 1 year, as Kimberly mentioned, and at that point in time we started with 6 employees. We doubled that today. We're running not 1 shift but 2 shifts. We've been increasingly getting busier, which is fantastic. We have a lot of visions for the future, and you know, a couple of things that I like to point out specifically with today. Right now, we run about 50% of our customers are here in Medina County. So we already are doing work for people that are right in the area. We had a conversation earlier, and we work in a lot of different industries, but there's a lot of fabricators, there's a lot of steel. The industry that we're in is we put coatings on top of steel so it doesn't rust. That's the nuts and bolts of it, if you will. Kind of a pun on that. But we have, you know, like I said, today we're at 2 shifts and, you know, 13 employees. But end of the year, we look to add a second line to go because we want to keep building in that mindset of improving the equipment. At that point, we're going to hopefully double the workforce, and once we get going with that, adding a second shift by the end of that year. And we'll get to our 3rd line in 2023. So we have a lot of big dreams for that. And, you know, one of the quick things I want to mention is, you know, we have a lot of support. Yeah, we have support. And I just want to thank, because this journey was long. There were just a few people from, you know, Dan's over here. He was instrumental. He did a couple of walkthroughs because he knew, you know, what we took ownership of and how we needed to get it to the point of being able to pass that occupancy permit. There was a long journey for us and a couple of visits to help. And we really appreciate him and the fire marshal to help us out with that. And we appreciate the sanitary department because they really helped us, you know, become better at what we could do. And you know, we've been running much better, and that was a big obstacle that we knew we had to face. The economic development department, you guys have been fantastic. Really appreciate everything you've done and the support you've given us, even some names of other companies that we were partnered with. And of course, the mayor too, we really appreciate it. You know, we've been trying to be as instrumental as big business partners with all of Medina, and we want to, you know, do this for many, many years to come. So we're hoping we're not a long time. So thank you all for coming. Really.